Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah. DJ Ronnie G is here. What's up? Yeah. And we got um Joseph Frost Ghost, my good man. Yeah. He was here waiting for a while. Sorry, everyone. I wanted to do one earlier, but Punkwaddle was it's just one of those days where you take an aspirin, take a nap kind of day. Yeah, we did that earlier. We did take an aspirin, take a nap, and then we woke up early. Because yeah. Oh boy, what a crazy uh crazy time we live in, right? But 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 yeah. Um, we're still waiting for we're still waiting for Punkwaddle. My goodness, yeah, a random Punkwaddle has not entered the building yet, but that's okay. That's okay. We got Pikachu. We got a Pikachu. We got Pikachu because yeah. I mean, he might be number 25, but he is he is the Pokemon that everyone just knows. Yeah. Even if you don't know what a Bulbasaur is. Um, um, what up, Dad? Vicky Bear and Papa Cotton. I always call him Papa Cotton. He might change his names a trillion times, but he is always gonna be the Papa. Mm-hmm. That's right. And hold on. There we go. I was about to say. We got a whole bunch of craziness. There we go. We got a Ganaha, 1956. That's right. And you know what it is? 1 second. I was waiting for Punkwaddle, and I forgot he's in one of these PAL balls. 1 second. Yeah, there we go. Got him. He's right there.
Yeah. Thanks for choosing me.
That's right. I choose you, Punkwaddle.
Yeah.
He does. You do look like a Pokemon.
I mean, it's not a coincidence that I have become a fan of the Piplup, Pokemon, the little blue penguin guy, and I have begun following on X or Twitter, what do you want to call it, Piplup accounts, and I share them every now and then.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forget what the what's the one from Pal World, the ice penguin,
the one that gets shot out of a cannon.
Yes. What? No, it's a bazooka. You shoot them out of a bazooka, and they get KO'd, and you have to like revive them every time.
Well, you know what? Shooting a 18-inch cannon out of a bazooka, it does take a lot of work.
It does, and sometimes it's useful. You don't have to shoot him out of a bazooka, though. You don't have to do it.
No.
You can level him up, and he can fight using ice powers. Yeah.
Sometimes penguins want to fly, though.
Sometimes they do. I mean, it's been a while since I played Power World. Oh yeah. That game was super fun. It's like a survival game, and it's a base building game, and it's a monster catcher game, and training game.
Lots of games. Yeah.
It's pretty fun. You can shoot things.
Is it on sale again yet? Or I mean, how much was it?
I forgot how much it was.
I remember it being fairly lower price than a lot of other games.
Oh yeah. It definitely wasn't like the like a $60 game back when they were still $60. I don't know how much they are. Are they like $70 now? I have no idea.
70, 80. I mean, it's disgusting. Although I hear that if nobody buys the game, it's kind of like if a tree falls in the forest and no one's there to hear it. I mean, will it make a sound? Or if
does it really cost that thing if no one buys it and then they mark it down?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, now here's the big question: what if the only people that buy it are scalpers? and no one buys it from the scalpers. Does it actually mean it's successful, or does it mean
Well,
it's sold out?
well, okay, so here's a question though, because so many games, even if they're, you get a cartridge and you get a disc and you can play it on your own console. Most of these consoles are now forcing you to be connected to the internet, which sucks for at least 50 to 60% of the population already, right? So they don't have access to it. But when you look at the stats for subsequent player count, I mean, not just on Steam, but on the platforms, right? So if a game sells like gangbusters because all the people scalp it because they think it's going to be awesome and everybody's going to want it, and then nobody plays it, right?
Yeah.
Does it then go to the bargain bin? I don't know.
It's hard because it's a lot of those trendy games. Sometimes they have a continuous life, and sometimes they kind of just like 2 months in, they lose half their audience.
Yeah. Like, and I've been saying this for about a year now because, well, all those games have started to get $60-$70, and
I agree.
Yeah, that really hacks me off too. But I mean, on the flipper side of that, right? You have games that are outclassing the AAA games, and I know I've talked about it, for last year because I started getting into the free to play or the gotcha, but not all of the free to play are gotcha, right?
Yeah,
but
and some of the indies still cost money.
Yeah, I mean, but if it's $10 to $15,
I'm still playing Helldivers. That was a trendy game. It did have some controversy, but that controversy kind of got squashed.
Well, when the people who play the game don't care about the controversy and they just keep playing the game, and the people on Twitter, X, or whatever, social media move on to the next thing, and it's like, oh, you still have a player base because, I mean, the people who actually care didn't engage.
Literally, you just play the game. You're like, okay, I wanna shoot bugs like I'm in Starship Troopers, or I wanna freaking destroy a whole bunch of Terminator robot types guys, and that game's super fun. I still play it every once in a while. I love it.
Yeah,
this is a super fun game. And Power World was fun too. I played the heck out of that, and then I stopped a little bit, and I played some more of it, and then I stopped again, and it was a fun game as well.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't want a game that I buy for my console, or I mean, I don't have a computer yet. I mean, I don't have a computer gaming setup yet, although I could do that too. But even still, it's like, I want to be able to play it locally, right? And if I want to do the online thing or play online with friends or cross-platform, which is really cool, that's more available now. But sometimes I just want to play my own campaign, right?
Yeah.
And I think maybe I'm just gonna stand by this rule. If it's gonna be an online game only, right? It's one of these like free to play games, right? That you can play and you can pay for the battle pass, or you can pay for cosmetics if you want to. Like, those all have to be free, right? It's online, it's free. If you want to pay, if you want to play, if you don't, you don't. And they get their own sink or swim. It's like, remember when the
no, I agree. If it's a free to play game, online, I'm okay with the giving like, what do you call it? A tip. Like paid not DLC, but it's like trendy skin like options every once in a while.
Yeah, exactly. But the baseline has to be free if it's online only, because there's only a select few people that can access that have the internet high speeds enough to do that and all that jazz, right? Like, I remember what game got into all of the flack for it a few years ago, that it was like $60 or $70, and then they wanted to have you do all the microtransactions in game, and not even the DLC.
I don't know that, but I'm pretty sure it was a couple games.
Yeah,
like, hell, even Call of Duty kind of gets like that too.
Yeah,
like you pay like the $70, and then You're like, here's the Game Pass. You get the Game Pass. You can potentially win all these cool gun thingies. Blah 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 blah.
Right.
And it's like, okay, sure. This is a good investment. Oh wow, I got a super special AK-47
Yeah.
gold, and it's got a cool thingy on it, and it's got spinner plates, and
Yeah.
and then
Plates.
and then 4 months go by, and there's a new game.
Yep. And you can't transfer any of that over to the new game.
You can't. And it's like it's old hat, and you're like, oh sweet,
Yeah.
I paid $20 to, and I worked my butt off to get this gun, and now it's old hat.
Like, at least a free to play game has their servers, and you're connected with your account. So I know people crap on Fortnite constantly, right? So I get that. But I will say this: if you have been playing from 7 years ago, and you bought a skin and you didn't get banned, or your account didn't get hacked or whatever, you still have that, which is cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, Fortnite it's not the best game.
No,
it's not. It's fun enough game. Like Minecraft. Minecraft is a terrible game, but it's fun enough.
Right. Like, if I wanted to do those cool little things, like use the engineering and mechanics to play songs, or
GTA that came out like 12 years ago.
Right.
Like, was a goodish game,
but they made you pay for it every 3 years, brand new again, for a new platform or a new update.
It's like super fun, yeah. People still play it because it's super fun.
Yeah,
and that's the main thing about the games. It gotta be fun.
I think
it's not fun. Then why are you playing it? Why pay?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
My bad. I didn't realize. Right. I was gonna say. I wonder. Here's a prediction, right?
Huh?
GTA 5 is the one that's been running strong for over a decade, right? And
is it 5 or 6? No, 6 is coming out.
Yeah,
eventually.
6 has been delayed for how many times? Here's my prediction, right? GTA 5 is going to be like the Switch, right? Running strong while other these games, rise and fall. GTA 5 has just been strong. They've repackaged it a few times. They've got your DLCs. People are just spending money on it. They're spending all their time on it. And then GTA 6 is going to come out, and people are like, what's this slop? What's this crap? And about 6 months later, they're going to be like, nah, let's play GTA 5 until they cut the service on GTA 5, and then everybody rages.
Yeah, there might be some people still raging about it. I don't know. I haven't played that game in like so long. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, I see you, Shrubby. World of Warcraft. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a thing.
Oh yeah, you had to subscribe and pay, and there was that thing. It's like you subscribe and you get this many hours of gameplay.
Yep.
Was it like I forgot how it was. I wasn't really like that because I was just like, so I pay money in order to pay the game, but I bought the game. Why can't I just play it?
So I remember one summer, 2008 or so, 2000 and late. But I think those are on the Lich King and some of the big expansions. When you get Dark Elves.
Oh yeah.
I was working at a call center, and I was playing World of Warcraft with my roommates. We had a room with all of our computers where we all had a corner, kind of a back.
LAN party.
Yeah. So we were having fun. And I got I got a promotion where it's like the first month or two free, right? So I played 3 or 4 months, and then life happened, and I was like, "Nah, guys, I got other stuff to do." But it was fun for a minute.
Yeah, I just say. Imagine. I wonder what if World of Warcraft still had do they still have it?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Imagine the subscription to like one of those great games now. You know what I mean? It's like, I wonder how much it would be. It would probably be like $30 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, seriously. I would assume so. A lot of these companies are getting greedy.
Oh yeah, and And I get it. Like some of these, like I said, the gotcha games. If you grind and you play, you can get enough in-game currency, and depending on how much guarantees of the S rank or the super S ranks, right?
Yeah.
The 5-star characters. You can't get all of them if you're free to play, but if it's, I think what it is reasonably,
Yeah.
You can spend your time on YouTube. You can spend your time playing one or two gotcha games, doing the daily grind, like free to play games, but you can only do so much. I mean,
That's true. Some of those games, some of the free to play games, you want to buy a new skin, you might as well buy a new game.
I
Like,
know.
seriously,
Yeah.
some of them are very, very predatory. Holy.
Oh
smoke.
yeah.
It's like, hey, you want this new skin for your waifu?
Yeah.
$76.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Like,
did you hear about that?
I mean, yeah, that is a hot outfit, but
okay, did you hear about the game that showed up in November? It had been in Chinese servers for a while, but it was called Where Winds Meet. It was a Wuxan kind of like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Had some cool. It had some the aesthetics, the graphics. It had some neat stuff, but it like forced you could play in solo mode, but it forced you to have to, like, if you needed to get healed or something, you had to find other players in the open world stuff. And the outfits were incredibly expensive, right? It was just.
Is that when you sucked on my mom's dick? Sorry.
Yeah.
I had to make an S&D joke.
Well,
anyways,
it's fine because I mean, yeah, she probably charges for that. It's kind of, yeah.
No. Snowdub does. Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That was a left turn. That was a left turn. Oh my god. Speaking of $20, you know what's $20 is not gonna get you?
What?
Legos.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Have you seen the Legos? What's more expensive? Like all these video games or the Pokemon Legos?
That's absurd. Yeah, I think I was talking to Ironcaster about this the other day.
Wait a second.
When the secondary link didn't work for you.
Yeah, it was oh god.
Yeah, sorry I didn't see that earlier. You know. Anyway, point is. Yeah, like these Legos, Legos are expensive enough.
There we go.
But
oh my god, let me tell you something. Well, okay, here we go. Legos are expensive, and we have Pokemon versus Star Wars Legos.
Oh no!
And you know I love Star Wars Legos. I was building the first Star Wars Legos back in the early 2000s.
Me too.
But the latest ones now are super expensive, and it's just like, what the heck?
You know, when the Death Star was under $200, and now it's, gosh, I don't know.
Oh my god, yeah, the Death, yeah, like a really cool X-wing.
Yeah,
like one was like $100.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, you want a really cool X-wing, it's gonna be like $300.
Like I've got some TIE fighters that were like probably 50. I don't know if I got the TIE fighter bomber, but I really liked the TIE fighters for some reason. You know, maybe it's, you know, short, squatty, and it can fly, you know, almost like me. But
I mean, I guess the piece count is pretty impressive with these things. Like the Pikachu, it's 2,050 pieces for that Pikachu.
But here's the thing, and Ironcaster was saying this too. Like, sometimes it's kind of based on the piece count. But okay, sometimes those are a bunch of tiny, small pieces. They're not like
they don't really. Pieces. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle.
Well, it's like is
it really more expensive now because it's made of plastic? Is it?
Well, okay, so like, you know, and I see that little up there. Gundam is by weight, plastic, and runner, and P Bandai is a little bit nicer plastic and stuff. So there's a certain premium on that, but there's at least some sort of when it's released originally. Now, when you talk about third party and all that stuff, it gets more prioritized on what's more popular. But at least when it comes out, it's not like this is something I learned like 7-8 years ago. A high grade Gundam that can take me 4 hours to build, give or take, depending how much time I want to put into it.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Can cost me $15 to $20. Like the high new Gundam is going to take longer because it's a bigger one, right?
Oh yeah, it's the perfect grade Unleashed, right?
Oh yeah, but like I'm just comparing like a high grade to a Lego set, like $20 for a Gundam, a Gunpla, or $20 for a Lego. The Lego take me 30 minutes to put together, and then it's there on the shelf. It is done.
Yeah.
So,
well, the 20 minutes. That'll make you 20 minutes for the Lego,
right.
Or like 4 hours for the Gunpla.
Exactly.
But which one looks better, right?
Well, the Gunpla looks awesome as long as you don't botch it.
That's true. That is true. You don't lose a piece, but
yeah.
But for real, it's we go back to the Legos. You see the we get the Naboo Starfighter. Well, that's the one from the Boba Fett show, / Mando show.
Yeah.
And then you have an Eevee, right?
Yeah.
And those are both $60.
Exactly.
You know what $60 can get you in Gunpla?
A really nice
real grade. A really nice real grade.
Or master grade. I mean, you could get
master grade. Yeah. It depends.
P-buy master grade. Like, if you look at it, I think the Sandrock Armadillo with the missiles isn't much far off from that price.
Yeah.
P Bandai even maybe a little.
Now
more.
Here's the thing. For $100, almost $200.
Yeah.
You know what you can buy with almost $200 from Bandai. The Gunpla.
What?
You can buy the RX-70 what's it called? The perfect grade Unleashed.
Yeah.
You can buy that, and you can buy a burger at the mall. Mm-hmm.
I mean, some of the metal. I mean, granted, it's more the model than or more the figure, but like some of the composite metal Gundams, right? Cost between $100 to $200 to $300, right? I mean,
oh yeah, the all metal ones. But let's be honest, you expect that to be that because it's a different medium of
right.
The
point is, I'm saying I could buy at least 2, maybe 3 TriStars for the price of the bottom price there. I mean, at list price when they came out. Now it'd be hard to find for that price.
Oh yeah.
But for $650 you could get like 3 metal Gundams on the shelf.
I'm pretty sure I think it was like a slice of the Death Star was like $1,000 for the Legos.
Just a slice. You can't even have a whole cake.
It was like well, it was kind of like a cake. Yeah, it was a circle, right?
Right.
It wasn't a sphere like the Death Star is.
Mm-hmm.
It was just it was like a circle portion. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's why they call it the Death Star slice of Death Star kind of Lego set.
Instead of a slice of life, it's a slice of death.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is definitely I don't know. Like you said, I mean, we talked about video game prices going high, and now Legos are getting ridiculous.
I know. That's okay. I'm so glad I'm not into Legos because Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. That's what I say sometimes.
And also, I just want to say hi to Steven Ransom, and I know what you mean about like what you were saying about the Legos and 3D models. Yeah, I think there are some some things, but that sometimes the third party systems, it's kind of like some of the old Gunpla stuff.
Oh yeah.
The third party stuff has gotten a lot better, but sometimes there's just it doesn't line up as well and it doesn't work, and then you either have to glue it or you have to spend a lot of. I mean, when it comes to Legos, you don't want to have to put out your hobby tools and scrape everything off. That's the whole thing about Legos, is being like ready to build and modular. But I
That is
get what you're saying.
that is true. The all the pieces are already in little baggies, ready to be assembled, and you
Well,
don't have to.
you don't have all that flair and all that extra, like, just you know, when you have to sand down certain edges so it fits.
Sometimes you do, yeah. Sometimes you do, but you know, it's a different medium.
Yeah,
It's a medium for children. That
kinda.
obviously this is not targeted for children.
I was gonna say these
This is
prices.
targeted for like the 37-year-old guy who really loves Legos and all the tchotchkes and whatnot.
I'm 37.
I'm 37 and I have all the Lego Star Wars kits.
I'm being repressed.
I'm being repressed. God. But honestly, yeah, it's let's be honest. Yeah, I'm glad I'm doing the model kits. And
Yeah,
all the they have all the cool waifus too. They were real super cool. We were talking about waifus
yeah.
for a small moment. But
Oh yeah. we
you
can
know
talk
what
about
you know what they also have
what?
in those kits?
What? Tell me more. Tell me more, Gator.
They have they have uh the horse girls from Omomusume. The 30-minute what was it called? The 30-minute preferences.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they have the Umas. They have a couple of the Umas. And I've actually seen this one. I didn't buy it, but I saw it. I
Right,
saw
right.
it at my local Gunpla dealer.
Oh, nice.
He had the horse girl of the week.
Oh, nice.
Yep, the
Like,
horse girl of the week is Silent Suzuka.
nice.
駆け抜けましょう。共に。
That's right. She was
Yeah.
born in May 1st.
Oh,
She's
nice.
161 centimeters.
Okay.
And they won't tell us her. It's funny. I was like rifling through all these ones.
Right.
They don't say the weight.
Yeah.
Obviously, because it's an anime girl. Anime girls don't weigh a thing because they're
Right.
digital and they're not real.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It would be impolite to ask.
it'd be very impolite to ask. Yeah.
Mhm.
How much does she weigh? She weighs as much as a horse. But yeah,
Yeah.
she's the prodigy who always head of the pack, both figuratively and literally. She gets so absorbed with running that she comes off as aloof, but most know that she is dedicated. She is roommates with Special of the Week. We don't know that from the anime.
Mhm.
And many find themselves attracted to an athletic personality. Nice.
Huh.
Nice.
I mean, people love horse girls.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the second week in a row, and I'm surprised Shem isn't here.
That's okay. Maybe some will notice. It's like, oh, they're talking about horse girls.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is her in her racewear. I like her racewear. It's pretty good. It's very
Yeah.
It's a good racewear. Now some of the racewear outfits get really crazy, but
Hi,
this one's
Sherry.
pretty simple. She's got mismatching shoes, which is interesting.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Nice
got-
little gimmick. She's so focused on running that she doesn't even pick. Yeah.
Yep. And that's her in the idol the future stars outfit. But apparently we'll talk about this.
Okay.
So everyone's favorite animal rights group,
Okay.
PETA.
I mean, it seems an oxymoron, but okay.
Yeah, PETA. Everyone loves PETA.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, I already know what I'm going with this.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, they were dousing on the freaking the Umas.
Yeah, they were kind of.
They were using that, and they were actually using her as yeah, because Silent Suzuka her leg broke, right? Now what was really dedicated is the horse that broke its leg during the race, toughed it out and walked over to the side and let the rider off.
Wow.
Yeah, like really dedicated horse. Like,
I mean, that means horses are. I mean, I get this as an anime girl we're looking at, but horses are real animals, and animals deserve respect.
No, we're talking about the real horse. Yeah, we're talking about
and when you treat it's really cool to see the relationship between horses and riders and trainers, and the trust that they have and the respect that they have, and a horse that does that, it proves that it's being treated well and cared for. So that's really cool to see.
Okay. Someone time out Snow Dub. Papa Cotton, make sure you ban him.
Right.
Ban him for talking. I guess Snow Dub likes PETA. Wow. So. Wow, you're a fan of PETA, aren't you? My goodness. Yeah, someone banned Snow Dub for being a PETA apologist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? What do you like? I mean, I know PETA tastes like chicken, but come on, it's not worth it. Snowbuzz
is like, time out, your mom. Oh my goodness. No. Should we talk about more horse girls just to piss off Snow Dub?
You know what? It's kind of like that conversation from the first episode of Community or early on in the Community when, Troy asks Jeff, should I wear my leather jacket for them or people expect this of me because I played football in high school, and Jeff was like, dude, do what you want to do. If you're doing it for them or not doing it for them, you're not doing it for you. So do what you want to do, and
that's right. Everyone gets one. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah. Well, I just finished up the PETA community. The Uma the Uma Musume Pretty Derby community, which is actually a really big community. Oh my goodness! Like many communities have canceled PETA before, but Lord have mercy, the anime horsey chick community, Lord have mercy. Wow, they just went freaking full send on PETA.
I mean, you don't. Here's the thing, it's very, and you've seen it for years. It's very much like, oh, this is a hoppity hippity hop, a trendy thing. We need to jump on the bandwagon because all the kids are talking about. We don't need to understand it, why it's important, why it's valued. We just need to do something so that we can appeal to the mass people that are aware that these things exist, and we're just using their stuff for our advantage. Like those cheesy T-shirts you can buy that I mean, right? But doing a whole big campaign and being like, dude, don't piggyback off, don't horseback off, don't try to bareback our love of horse girls. Get off it, right?
Wow, that's just kind of their thing. They do crazy shit for attention, trying to advocate for animal rights, and then they also slaughter dogs.
Right. So here's the thing. Like, if you want people to care about what you do, you actually have to have the, it's like that horse and the owner, right? The rider, like the horse respected they had the horse toughed it out, let the rider get off, and they dealt with the horse. The way PETA acts is just like they're just like the shock jock radio guy, like trying to be like Howard Stern in a woke world, and it doesn't work. It didn't work really well that back then. The shock jock radio thing.
It's really not doing it now.
No,
it's really not, because
he's not doing it.
He's trying to be shock jock and woke, which are kind of contradictory.
He's trying to stay relevant and still get a paycheck. That's what he's trying to do, and that's what he was always trying to do. I mean, Like you can tell he was just doing stuff to get attention, and he found a shtick that worked.
I mean, sometimes if you do crazy shit to get attention, people are gonna see it and they're gonna be like, "Oh, what's this?"
Yeah, you're right. You're
until
right.
they figure you out.
I think
it takes
PETA
a
should have
while.
jumped more on Kaya's behalf than Uma Musume.
Oh yeah. But it's okay. They don't really care because well, Hassan is a communist, so you know how these things go.
Yeah, he is a shock jock. You're right.
He is a shock jock. Wow. Dang it. That's a good one.
Now we're talking about dogs.
Yeah, right.
You like dags? Like Periwinkle Blue?
Yeah.
Want a caravan?
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Yeah. That's so terrible. But yeah, well played. But yeah,
hats off to you, chat.
Yeah. Besides the expensive Pokemon, also Bandai does have Pokemon kits, which are actually really good.
Yeah, and they're not nearly expensive.
No, they're like $25 for like a big one.
Yeah.
Like $15 for most of them.
Yeah, I mean the Piplup one comes in probably around $10, and
oh yeah, that one's a really easy one. That's like a $10 one. Yeah.
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah, did you build it?
Almost. I cut it all out, and then I was like, I want to paint it, but I'm not good at painting, and I want to figure out how to maybe mount a mohawk. I mean, I could actually finish this one and then buy another one because they're so cheap, so I might just do that. But I was thinking like one needs a mohawk.
Maybe we'll do that for Nip and Nag. Yeah. No, I haven't done one in a while. We need to do another Nip and Nag.
Yeah,
I could probably do one. I could actually probably do ones pretty early now that they get out really early.
Oh yeah,
and then we can rope Kali Han in one of these ones because I know he loves to build. I'm not sure if he's got a kit at the ready, but
true.
It'd be cool. Remember Kali Han's first Gunpla was on the Nip and Nag show.
It was, and then he fell in love with the thing. I mean, that's a dog we can all be proud of.
Oh yeah, Kali Han. That's he's one of the nippers and naggers.
Yeah, and right. His act guy did pretty good too.
Oh yeah, the minion act guy.
Yeah.
That was kind of clever. That was kind of clever.
It was good build. Yeah.
So, anyways, Punkwaddle, do you have anything of the news lately that you want to talk about? I don't know why my voice went that high.
Yeah, I was a little confused and concerned. Do
you have any news you want to talk about?
I thought I missed something in the pre-show or the memo, or like this was my cue to say something important.
Punkwaddle, you weren't here for the pre-show.
I know, that's why I thought I missed something.
That makes sense. That does make sense.
Yeah. I mean, well, other than people are probably crashing out pretty hard about their New Year's resolutions right about now. I mean, the first wave has probably fallen off. When we talk about games, I don't know. Like, I feel like
here's the thing.
Pokemon is doing
New Year's resolutions. I want to say this though.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people, they're like, I don't want to do a New Year's resolution because I don't want to disappoint myself. Good. It's like, okay, so your New Year's resolution is to not disappoint yourself.
That's a good one.
And guess what? Yeah. All those people, they failed.
Yep.
In some way or another, they were disappointed in some way or another.
I mean, you can't have such lofty goals. Like I won't get depressed during the winter, but I have seasonal affect disorder.
Yeah.
Well, we still have 2 more months of winter.
Joseph, he's got the another Silent Hill movie is coming out next month, which I was never really into the Silent Hill franchise. It's not my cup of tea, but I don't know. A lot of people love it, and I just never really hopped on. And I'm okay. Maybe I'll check it out. Maybe one day. Maybe not. Who knows? But the Star Trek Academy, I did see promotional pictures. Is it's and Mr. Ghost says it's gonna fall flat on
Yeah.
its face.
Yeah, it's I get that J.J. Abrams did Star Trek that wasn't really Star Trek for non-Star Trek fans, and that was a bit of a push. But this is who is this for? Like,
I
who
don't
is
know.
this for?
Like, no, I totally would love a Star Trek Academy,
Right.
a Starfleet Academy,
You want that was a
show.
Freudian slip. That's what you want.
Well, yeah, it's Star Trek Academy, Starfleet Academy. Doesn't really matter what name it is. It's a you're in Starfleet and you're in the Academy, and you're just like reminiscing, like Captain Picard. I remember my days at the Academy. Oh, blah 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 blah.
Or
reminisce like the Next Generation. We always grew up watching the Next Generation, at least.
I mean, what if we spent more time learning about the Kawasaki wait, what was that thing that he was supposed to fail? The Kirk you guys know in the chat, like the whole thing that it was designed to fail. It was basically designed to force a captain to realize that he couldn't win. He couldn't.
Oh yeah, I forgot what I forgot
the Kobayashi Maru.
Yeah,
right?
Kobayashi Maru. Test.
Yeah.
The Academy test, and it's like.
Thank you, Mr. Frost, Mr. Ghost.
Yeah. That was interesting. Yeah, it would be fun to watch like a new character. I'm okay with new characters. It doesn't have to be Card or it doesn't have to be Kirk. God Lord, everyone just wants to rehash Kirk.
I'd like an episode about how they really designed that. Like some of the intellectual sciencey parts of Star Trek that have been seriously lost. And yes, J.J. Abrams was a part of that. Turned it into an action franchise, right?
Yep. It is funny because every time you do something, there's always like a Deus Machina just to spite you and make sure you fail.
Yeah, and that's what.
And the only way to win it is to cheat.
Right. I mean Murphy's Law, but it's good to have real life training and stuff that it's like there are no good options. You have to choose something and go forward.
No, I agree. That's one of the reasons why I was never really a Trekkie.
Right. It's still a fun show in a microcosm, sort of science fiction, sort of. I miss shows that made you think, not shows that
I mean, that's literally what I describe it as, a pipe dream, a communist pipe dream. Mm-hmm. It's just like, we don't use money. Okay. Right. What if someone gets a little greedy? It's like, it's like, what if someone wants to do like a whole bunch of grab a whole bunch of stuff and, do like a, it's like, how does that even work? And they don't actually explain it. They just be like, yeah, we have replicators.
I mean, here's the thing. If you got a replicator, it's like, well, I don't want to eat healthy. I'm going to have ice cream for breakfast. Replicate ice cream for breakfast. Cool.
It's just like, what was that? The episode of Q? It's like, I'll have an ice cream. Actually, I'll have 5 ice creams. And Data's just like, I've never seen anyone eating 5 ice creams before. Kind of thing.
And I think, Frost has a good, Mr. Ghost has a good point. Like, it was super cheap, easy sets. They did film stuff, like on the desert and all this stuff, or those kind of, as opposed to all the sand, all the sand in that one 2-person set. What was it called? Not the Vision, the Experience or whatever. Like the Disney did for all their, like Obi-Wan Kenobi, why she could never get caught because it was all projected of sand on a digital screen where like 3 to 5 people could fit in about 15 feet of space, and everything was just. But point I'm trying to make is like those cheesy old sci-fi stuff, like how Doctor Who did a really good job for a long time. I mean, for a long time at least, keeping up with that sort of.
Are you talking about Classic Who?
Well, even the early reboot series was still kind of keeping up with the cheesy nature of it, right? The
Yeah, I
gimmicks.
think Three Doctors in, they were good.
Right.
Once they got the fourth Doctor, I don't know which number the fourth Doctor for the new series was, but
I think
it
that
was
was
like,
after Matt Smith, right?
yeah, it was after Matt Smith. I think
Yeah,
it was
they tried to go too modern. I agree.
yeah, he got really like mean and just so woke, and then he had the woman, and now we have the weirdo, and it's just
Right.
like
I
I
mean,
don't get.
Capaldi wasn't his first season wasn't bad. He was a little
I
bit.
still
There was
didn't
things
like
that
him.
I I don't know. There are things I kind of like, things I didn't like about. I think the whole show at that point he couldn't. I've seen him act in other places though,
Yeah, yeah,
and
I didn't like him. I didn't like him at all.
I if they had let him be a little bit more fun and whimsical, I think it would have been great.
Maybe, but
But like the fact that they grounded him and he was now spending a whole season on Earth, keeping something hidden, and then he had the bald guy who was part of Tweedledee and Tweedledum. That's all I could remember him from the Alice in Looking Glass movie with Johnny Depp. It was just it felt like a horrible mishmash of pop
now who was your
culture
favorite
references.
classic Doctor?
Yeah, I need to watch them.
Yeah, I'm kind of torn up now, Dave. Now hmm,
Yeah.
I like the fourth Doctor.
Hmm.
The fourth Doctor is the best. Just because he had the strongest. Um, he did have the strongest companions and some of the greatest plot scenes.
Didn't he have
Uh,
like the best scarf too?
he did have a super long scarf and a cool hat and jacket. Yeah,
Yeah, I
his
mean
coat, his
he's
coat and jacket were pretty dope too.
pretty dapper.
Um, but he had like the inception of the what do you call it, the Daleks when they were on Skaro and all that stuff.
Hmm.
Those were super epic, like
Yeah.
super epic episodes that they had to rehash and try to do again um in the new series because they were
Yeah.
so good, to try to get some nostalgia, which
Right.
I agree.
Well, and to be fair, if you're actually trying to delve into the lore, right? And we'll talk about that in a second. If you're trying to like expound on the lore, Time Lord stuff, it's like you go back to certain big moments and you get to see it from different angles. But like you said, it was what was it, the 40th or 50th episode when people realized it was cool that they all kind of came together at one space and were gonna forget about it because it's not allowed to happen. And Billy Piper was there as the box for the War Doctor, and I thought it was kind of cool what they did with William Hurt as the War Doctor, but the concept. But then the episode just kind of flopped out. Like there were some really cool things about the episode, but how they spun the lore and like reset after that was just awful.
Yeah. Now, Doctor Who, what was your favorite, like they had a whole bunch of reoccurring bad guys, like the Daleks. Everyone knows the Daleks and the Cybermen and the Centauri.
Yeah, and the Weeping Angels made me like
The Weeping
cry my
Angels is
pants
a new
tonight.
one, which is kind of creepy. Actually,
They-
I actually agree. That was one of the new villains, the continuous villains.
I
Which
I actually thought that episode, and I mean what was her name? The
was it Rose?
No, it wasn't Rose. It was the other chick after her that got into the police force.
Okay,
But
okay,
Blink, she's a black girl.
yeah.
Sorry, that's
I'm forgetting her name too.
crap. She was a really good companion, but she was
She was.
so smart and clever. Like,
That's why we didn't remember her.
well, yeah,
She
but
she was very smart. I think she was also a doctor, which is
yeah.
very reminiscent of was it Ramana? Ramana was also a Time Lord.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The fourth Doctor had Ramana,
Okay.
and she was a Time Lord, and she had to leave to be like some um like the Guardian of E space. Remember
Oh.
they got lost. They got lost in E space because it was like the up and the right and the left, and dimensions change, and you know it's on the outer limits in the Bizarro world, kind of epic timey-wimey bullshit, you know. But yeah, that was probably one of my favorite runs. Is the Fourth Doctor was pretty good.
So
The final episodes for the Fourth Doctor, I didn't like the transition as much, but you know, they just, I feel like they rushed it.
well, I do find it interesting though, because I mean it was built into the Doctor that he would have so many lives and all that stuff, right? And then they also
11.
And then he got a
On
wish.
the 12th
Wish
one,
upon a
that's
star.
your last one.
Yeah, and when he wished upon a star and he got new lives, and then he didn't live on anyway, right? Like the franchise kind of died in so many ways in the hearts of all of us. But it's kind of interesting though, because one of the biggest critiques between British television and American television is that British
Martha, her
television.
name was Martha.
Did we just become best friends? So the thing about British television is they had series, and a couple seasons or whatever what we call, and then the story was done, and then move on. It's kind of like with anime, but like American television just drags it out. But Doctor Who was really, really, really good. They had lore. They had this sort of idea where it was going to go. They brought it back, and they could have just let it end, but they did the thing that they shouldn't have done, like the West, American television, and then just like, no, we're going to drag it out and extend it, and then we're going to let Disney have it. And, I'm just going to say this. I feel like...
yeah, Disney does have it now. Holy smokes.
No. I'm going to say this. There used to be a joke that, Florida is a great people, is where people go to die, retire and get old and die. And I feel like while that works for real people, right, and they get to go live on their golf courts, drive around golf carts and get loose and busy with all the old people in the retirement home, which is allegedly, right? But I feel like
busy on the pickleball court.
You know what I'm talking about. But I feel like franchises are starting to go to Florida and then put on hospice care. Thanks, Bob. And and that's as much as I'll get into it right now, right? I'm not going to go into all that stuff because I know there's all the other channels that talk about it all the time. But it's kind of a fun joke because it's true.
Yeah. Yeah, Russell T Davies is let's be honest, there's a reason why they had to outsource to Disney to kind of own them.
No, and that's also kind of where he went from where he was to running the show and coming back, and he's like, and you guys remember Salty? I remember when he actually did some stuff. Well, he still does some videos, but when he did all his live streams, I remember he talked about...
He was a big Whovian too.
Oh yeah, when Russell T Davies was talking about how he was basically doing the woke thing and interjecting all the things of his own childhood and his own personal beliefs into Doctor Who, it's like, okay, it's over. It's just over, right? You took something with lore and franchise and you crapped all over it because you want to inject, this 50-plus-year-old franchise that is beloved by so many people, somewhat wavering now, and it's like, it's all about you, right?
Yeah. Well, it's not fan fiction if you don't put the fan in your fiction.
It's like, Leslie Headland. Well, I was talking with my wife, and I'm sorry I'm getting into this stuff, but the point is like,
Leslie Headland? You mean the one who made the Acolyte?
When she said this is the conversation,
the most dog shit Star Wars show ever.
Yeah,
that Leslie Headland.
Right, and I'm not gonna. My point is, when somebody says, "Well, these are the stories I want to tell," it's like, okay, but this is, these franchises have 50 years of lore, of fandoms, of all this stuff, and you're like, but I want to tell my version of the story. Okay, but people do that really good on YouTube and have their own fanfics, but it's like, if you're not gonna, I don't know, it just. I'm the kind of person that I'll walk into a room and I'll try to figure out.
She loves all the Star Wars.
Right. All the Star Wars.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I'll walk in a
understand.
room and try to understand what the conversation is before I start talking, right? Some people aren't
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And so it's less about the franchise, it's more about, like, I don't know, the arrogance of not even caring, right, about what it is or how it is. It's like, you
Yeah.
know, yeah,
No, I agree. I agree. Sometimes it's like, well, if you want to make your own story, you should make your own story.
right.
Um, if you want to attach a Star Wars show,
Hmm.
you should write not your own story,
Right.
but a Star Wars story.
Well, even those kind of got convoluted. It's a Star Wars story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't mind Solo. Solo was okay. It did lose money,
Definitely
but that's because the movie that went before it
bad.
was really bad.
Yeah, and that's a good thing to point out. Like they should have done a Han Solo movie first because at least attached to at least was loosely connected to the original trilogy. They did this whole thing of, and I know the other one was loosely connected, but you had no characters. You had no real, you know. It's like when a popular book series has, you know, has their kind of run, and then they're like, oh, but these are the children of it. Okay, cool. It's going to be a different story and a different thing. Don't escalate it or expect it to be as good as the original franchise, or people might not care about it, right?
No, yeah, I totally agree. Um, no, that's yeah. Um, let's now. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
One and what do you call it? Uh, what was the movie? And then Andor. That's those two shows. Those were great shows.
Yeah.
There were shows, and they're like they had kind of had a track, right? They're like okay, so these guys, this is about them getting the plans to the Death Star,
Hmm.
and then Andor was just like, okay, here's Andor. He's kind of a grayish figure, you know. He's not a bad guy, but he's like an anti-hero, right?
Okay.
Right. So we're gonna put him in like literally rebel scum to this freedom fighter from the rebellion kind of
Hmm.
person,
Hmm.
you know, and also we're gonna tie into um what do you call it, the empire gaining more control, you know,
Hmm.
and dissolving the Senate, because remember in the movie um the emperor had full control of the government, because the imperial senate will never agree. The imperial senate does not um have any. I forgot the line. I haven't seen that movie in a hot minute. But
Hmm.
Grand Moff Tarkin is like, yeah, the Imperial Senate has no say anymore, you know. And yeah, those are little plot lines that they expanded upon. And guess what?
What?
They're stories about Star Wars.
Yeah.
They were really good.
Remember
They
when?
used the lore of the ISB, and
Mhm.
you know, it's just good stuff, man. It was just good stuff.
Well, and I'll say this. I think, I mean, say what you will about George Lucas and all of his different opinions over the years, and whether he's
Yeah.
trying to be relevant or not. And sometimes he says some hot takes, and sometimes he's really. But the fact that early on, when he he appreciated the fan fiction, he appreciated people uh, coming up with designs for different vehicles that kind of fit the aesthetics. Like, people were
Oh,
so big of fans of what he did, and even though, people say that he copied certain things, blah blah
he
blah.
absolutely loved
Yeah,
oh, remember early YouTube, and everyone had, even prior to YouTube, there was actually like different video sharing places,
yeah,
and they would have it'd be like the Lucas symbol, but it said instead of like, it would say fan film instead of like
Right.
it's not official. It's a fan film. It would say
And this
fan
was
film on it.
before, Napster and Metallica and intellectual property rights. It was just like, okay, this is fun for everybody. You created a franchise, you created something that went gangbusters, and
Yeah.
people want to be a part of it. And that's why the Star Wars fandom is so big and so convoluted and so confusing, because everybody has their own version of Star Wars, just like Jesus, if you know.
Yeah.
But like,
I mean,
like your own personal Jesus, Johnny Cash. Thank you. But and that's why people say it's so toxic now, which I hate that word, but it's like,
oh yeah,
there's so many different versions, so many different times. What was your jumping off point? But it such division instead of being like, oh, that's cool. Because when Lucas was around, at least he let people have like, yeah, I want to perpetuate this brand, this idea, this concept.
yeah.
Because if you guys are out there making stuff, and then I make official stuff, and then you're like, oh, that's what Lucas was doing.
I mean,
let's do that. Yeah.
let's be honest. Kids were playing Star Wars from the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Kids were playing Star Wars. The very first kids were playing Star Wars in the 80s.
Yeah.
Right, dude? I don't know if you ever did this. You go into the woods and you'd be like, yeah, your mom didn't buy you a lightsaber because they didn't want you hurting each other, right?
Right. So you
go into the woods and you grab a stick, right? Yep. Very safe, yeah. And you smack your brother in the face with it.
Yeah,
you get by. You're like
Mm-hmm.
And then you try to force push them, but they'd be like, ha, the force doesn't work on me, and then I'll shock you with my force lightning.
Mm-hmm. Who put Joseph Frost in timeout? Who did that?
It was probably Snowdub Live. Why is it Snowdub Live? Come on. It might have been. It might have been. It might have been. Snowdub, don't be a troll. Definitely don't be a troll with a wrench.
Yeah, don't make me. Don't make us.
I will take the wrench away. I will take a wrench away. If you're trolling in the chat, that's fine.
Yeah.
If you're trolling with a wrench, that's not fine. Come on.
Not cool. Not cool. Okay.
There's only one person that can troll with the wrench.
Mm-hmm.
Only one person.
Yeah.
And he will mess you up.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
So don't try it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Don't make me get back there. Don't make me go back there.
Yeah, we apologize for the bitterness.
I will turn this car around.
Yeah.
I will turn this car around.
Yeah. I thought you were here to support us.
Yeah, and run over all the ice.
Yeah. And snow. I'm gonna pee in the snow.
Yeah, the snow. I'm talking about snow. I'm
pee on all the snow now.
Yeah, we're talking about snow. Snowdub.
Yeah. What? I just meant peeing in the snow. I'm not into R. Kelly stuff.
Oh.
Okay.
You don't want to write your name into Snowdub?
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh man, that was a good show. We honestly we hit some of the big ones today. We talked about Star Wars. We talked about Star Trek.
Mm-hmm,
and we've been talking about Doctor Who.
Well, and here's the thing. I like being able to talk about some of the, like, not just say that it's terrible, blah, 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 like you hear everywhere else, which, I mean, we obviously have heard that, and sometimes we agree with some of that, blah, blah, blah. But talking about the things of, like, why do people do things and think it's a good idea? Or why do people see the failure of some other big franchise and be like, I'm going to do the same thing because I'm going to do it better? Oh,
I'm going to interject woke agenda politics into my space fantasy. It will totally work.
Right. Because,
agenda first, story second. That's what I think.
And I think we can, I want to highlight this as we wrap up because that one Star Wars video game that premiered at like $90 and with the DLC at like 110, $120. Outlaws that was so crappy and so glitchy.
Oh
Like I've
yeah,
seen,
that one's super glitched.
and it's now for like $40 or less on Amazon on sale.
Oh, I think I saw it. Like I was sometimes searching the PlayStation store sometimes, and
Yeah,
I think I saw it for like very very cheap. I forgot how much it was. It was like um it was not $60. It was I
yeah.
think it was under 40. I'm pretty sure it was under 40.
It might
But
have been
it
like
doesn't matter.
30 or
It don't matter.
25. But the point is again, if you give crap product and you put it really high and nobody buys it, eventually you're gonna try and sell it in some way, shape, or form so you can make some money back. I mean,
Yep.
I think it's too late to be
Video games is a lot of video games are digital now, so
right,
even the physical games are now digital,
which kind of
which is kind
sucks.
of bullshit. But
Especially when the Switch was like, we're not gonna do that. Nintendo's like, we're not gonna do that. And it's like, but you're selling cartridges with codes and it's not third party, dude. You lied to us.
yeah, it's like
You
it's
sit
like,
on a throne of meat and cheese.
yeah, right. It's yeah, it's one of those things. Just like is kind of like to say, it's just like if buying something isn't owning, then pirating isn't stealing.
I want to answer Papa Cotton's question, his rhetorical question. Who runs Hollywood? Well, it's like who runs the world? Girls.
Yeah, honestly, sometimes that is kind of true.
And not
It's
that I agree
girls
with,
and weak-willed men.
yeah, and that was more of a joke because I feel like there's men with backbone that make movers and shakers. But
Oh, you doing
people
like
who,
that Beyonce song? Girls round the world, words round the world. Yeah, that's a stupid song.
well, that's kind of when I was going with it.
I know. I figured it out. Took me a second.
It's his dream,
Took me a second.
but
Yeah,
it's a stream of consciousness.
Justin Chris Gross, he's going completely conspiracy theory. He's just like
I made that joke on.
it's the super big it's the super big investor groups. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
I said that
maybe.
on Monday, and Ironcaster told me that I was being too something, but I feel like there's some value and there's some validity in that statement. Or was it Tuesday? I don't know.
It wasn't Tuesday. It was almost Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, for me it was a Tuesday.
For me, it was the most important day of my life. And that was a Street Fighter reference. Hey!
Hadouken!
We're a real nerdster show now.
Well, I mean, it's fun to be nerdy and yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm super nerdy. Look at me. Look, guys, I got a Pokemon.
He's green and nerdy.
You remember Pokemon? Oh my god! I was just scrolling through the Twitters, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, they show you the original like red and blue PNG kind of picture. And there's a little thing that says, "This is what you think when you think that Pokemon was 20 years ago."
Mm-hmm.
And then they show you Pokemon. Was it Diamond and Pearl?
Mm-hmm.
And it says what Pokemon was 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm all like,
oh, Pokemon started, the cartoon came out in like 96, didn't it? 93, 96. I mean, around the same time.
No, it's 30 years, dude.
Yep.
30 freaking years, man.
I mean, Power Rangers and Pokemon. We got Super Sentai, and we evolved.
I know.
Yeah.
I remember when Gundam had a 30-year anniversary and all that stuff.
So I was more around.
I was playing that video game.
Yeah.
The one on the Dreamcast. That was fun.
Oh, Dreamcasts were cool, except for nobody liked them until they were gone.
I know, right? It was like, I am waiting for Sega to be like, We have a factory.
Well,
we have a supplier of microchips.
yeah.
We're gonna build a computer with a controller.
Well, so
That's right. We're building a console. Sega is building the Dreamcast 2.
from what I
I
understand,
don't know if it'll
though,
be Dreamcast 2. It'll be something different. They'll call it
now,
something different.
yeah,
won't they?
definitely something different. But from what I understand, that Microsoft bought up some of that stuff, which kind of evolved into the Xbox.
Okay, that kind of makes
Is
sense.
my understanding. So that's when Microsoft got into the console game, because they basically took somebody that was doing well, and I mean, at that point, Sega was like, "We're SOL. We put all this investment, all this good stuff into this thing that people just aren't understanding, appreciating, or liking, or it just had a few. Maybe it was before its time, and instead of sticking with it for whatever reason." So they might have lost some of the rights to some of those things, but then again, at this point,
Well, they had those
20 years later, so some of the patents might be up, and they could redo
Yeah.
some of their own stuff.
they had those the memory cards. Remember, everything had to have like a memory card, external
Oh,
memory
yeah.
card.
Yeah,
But the Dreamcast one was awesome because it plugged right into the controller,
yeah, I know that was a cool
and you took
spot.
it out, and it was like a Tamagotchi.
Yeah,
It was like one of those like the simple games.
Mhm, mhm.
But it was actually it was a lot beefier. I agree, a little more expensive, but it was worth it because it was awesome. It was like a little mini game.
Of course, now look at our PlayStation controllers, how beefy and bulky and heavy they are, right?
Yeah, I like them. I like them beefy and bulky in my hand.
Yeah, I got small hands. It's hard to play video games sometimes.
Yeah, I got some decent sized hands.
Yeah, I mean, you have posable thumbs and fingers and stuff.
Yeah, they're slimy.
Yes.
Anyways,
Why are they slimy, Gator?
why are they slimy? Why aren't they slimy? Come on.
He sweats a lot when he has fun.
It's true. It's true. And I touch myself. Anyways, anyways, Gail, Punkwaddle, do you have anything else to talk about on the show?
No, I think it's time to no, I'm not gonna say that. That was a terrible joke.
That's okay.
I think we're crashing out now.
We are crashing out now.
You get your crash out. Yeah, cut and crash out.
The show's dying.
Well,
What?
it's just a little death.
Yeah, just a little death. I'm just gonna.
Oh, what happened, Freddy?
Gator! What happened? Gator! Wake up! Wake up, Gator! Oh, buddy! This is the end of the con!